Good morning. Welcome to Mondays with Marthie. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions or questions, you can always add that in the comment section. Um, well, I hope you had a good weekend. I had an excellent weekend. The three things I want to talk to you about is actually life is always better, the 80-20 principle, and then perfect or just do it. So live is better. I went to see the Canala show, District 6 in the Fugard Theatre, and it was absolutely fabulous. If you just go to see the venue, it's already a big bonus. The architecture is magnificent, and you can go see it on Facebook. I haven't posted it yet, but I will today. And the cast was absolutely amazing. So many brilliant singers and musicians that form part of the cast. And it made me realize that we really miss out on that sense of community if you sit behind a television and you record your programs and you watch it on cue. It is possible to relive the experience, but the ultimate prize is to go see it live and experience that 3D. I actually had a lady sitting next to me and she was sharing candy with me in the breaks, and it was so special because that's something I wouldn't have experienced. New friends I made, new people I met, laughing, talking, and I think live is better because you get the opportunity to form part of a listening audience that stay in the moment and keep the magic, catch it, and then take it home. And hopefully we'll see you next time at another show. So to me, I think shows are really making a comeback. It's something that you should invest in. In your year, 365 days, there should be a couple of dates that you make with yourself and your family to say, let's go see a live show. So as you know, I'm doing the Woordfeest show Onder dieselfde dak with Letitia Solomons, and I'm very excited about it because it's become something I really focus on. Usually I do a lot of things everywhere, try everything, and then pick a couple of things. And I'm now at the stage where I picked a couple of things that I think has value, and Onder dieselfde dak is one of those productions where I think it's quality and it's something that you will miss out on if you don't see it. I don't think there will be a something you can take home afterwards. So there's only 4 shows, the 4th of March, the 10th of March, and the 11th of March, and we're really aiming to sell out, so hopefully we'll see you there at the live show. The second thing I want to talk about is the 80-20 principle. I've really found this to be so true with a lot of things, everything, If you look at your pantry and your kitchen, you can say, oh, I have 100% real estate in food, but 20% of that food I prefer and I eat 80% of the time. Or you can say I have 100% or 100 clients and 20 of them give me most of my business, 80% of my business. So a lot of things apply to this. So I think the secret is to figure out exactly who the 20% is, what the 20% is that add value to your life, and invest time in that. And the other 80 that doesn't add that much, if you can get that to take in a smaller role in your life and to increase the 20% into a bigger piece of what comes into your life and that you give time and effort to. So yes, so I think that's important because that gives you that 80% to work with, that you can relax, because usually the 80% that takes a lot of time for you will also waste your time, be more effort to get in. It's a trickle, and I don't know if it's always worth it. Sometimes you have to cut loose what keeps you behind and keep what gives you wings. So that's just my opinion, and I know a lot of people use this as a business principle. It is well known. And then perfect or just do it. So last week I worked on radio programs for Radio KC. It was so difficult. It was very difficult. I thought, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this, and it's going to be out the door. And I sat for 2-3 hours and I still thought, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be done with this. It sounds terrible. It's not what I wanted it to sound like. I have so much respect for DJs. So yes, I am going to redo it. But I think sitting 3 hours on my butt and trying to do something that I've never done before has taught me a lot. That sometimes you just have to hang in there and do it again and do it again. And I think there will be a stage where I can say, I'm just going to do it. It might not be perfect, but it's better than nothing. And so for me, I think sometimes you have to say, no, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be 70% and out the door. Because perfect will be 6 months from now on, and then nobody's excited about it anymore. Like I recorded Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, which is such a good song, and everybody knows it. And I love the lyrics in it. But I just recorded it, and I know there's distortion in it. Oh, not perfect, but you know what, if I want it perfect, I'll pay for a studio to record it and master and mix it, and then 2 years after today, 2019, you'll have the perfect product. Well, for me, it's like I want it out the door today, that you can see, yes, I'm a good singer, and maybe you want to use it in the future for a live performance, and that's what I intended to be, for you to enjoy it and not necessarily buy it. If you want to buy it, you'll have to wait 2 years, and then you can buy the perfect product. But by then, I'll be excited about something else. And the other thing I'm busy with is I'm busy with jazz covers. I've always thought I wanted to sing jazz, but now it's becoming very interesting. I think as I become more mature, my tastes have changed, and I realized that a young singer, I don't know if they can deliver it as well as somebody that's a little bit older and has seen more of life. It's a better sell, I think. So I'm busy with Saturday. I spend the whole day looking through lists and playlists and lyrics and music. It's been a lot of work, but I must say the results I'm trying to and starting to get is brilliant. It's beautiful songs that I think people will love to listen to. I will love to listen to it. If I like to listen to it, then I can sing it, and then you will enjoy receiving it. So I'm really excited about the jazz, and I'm going to be focusing a bit on wedding singing. Just because it's romantic and I can, and it's a brilliant target audience because it's a happy celebration, weddings. So we'll see what happens. I tend to try something and see if the shoe fits, and if it works out, it does, and if it doesn't, then it's like, okay, next. It doesn't have to be perfect in 2 years' time. It can just be do it out the door. If people want it, then I can invest more time in it and run with it, because ideas take a lot of time to develop and perfect, and sometimes you just have to be out there making mistakes. So to recap, the 3 things is perfect or just do it. I say just do it. And then the 80-20 principle of decide what brings you 20% of your joy and go with that. And then the last thing is live is always better. So remember, book your tickets at CompuTicket for Onder die Dak. I'd love to see you there and show off my new skills. I've been practicing piano and scales, and you'll see some of my live videos of the things I'm working on. I've got groen feitjies nailed now, so hopefully it will go well in the show. So see you next Monday.